reading an article recently about changes to custody law in the UAE, which is the United Arab Emirates, a Muslim country that has traditionally had Muslim traditions applied to their custody law. And prior to the legislation from last fall that's going to be implemented in April of 2025, in a couple of months, mothers were just given physical custody with boys until 11, girls until 13, and that was it. Now, with the new law, it seems much more progressive, seems a little more familiar what you'd expect here in the United States, or at least what we have here in Michigan, is custody of minor kids will be up until the age of 18. It'll apply to both boys and girls. They have a unique exception to their new legislation is that 15-year-olds can actually choose with which parent they want to live as long as it's in the best interest and the court approves it. Also, a very progressive move is now moms who were never allowed to travel without a male companion can travel with their kids. And each parent can have up to 60 days per year to travel with their kids. Very interesting. What's still the same is fathers hold the passport, but moms hold the local Emirates ID. So they're trying to, at least it seems, treat both parents much more equally. And you've got fathers who can now pursue custody. But big difference between the issue of going to a Muslim country for a custody fight versus being here in Michigan is that we're part of the Hague Convention. And of course, if you take your kids there, there's no Hague Convention. So you don't have the protections. For example, you go to Europe and one parent takes kids to Europe and they go, I'm just going to abscond with the kids or kidnap them and keep them. The European countries and different countries around the world who are signatories to the Hague Convention will say, no, we're going to honor your Michigan custody order and we'll bring the kids back to the United States. That's not going to be true in this Islamic country and other countries that are of the Muslim religion that do not sign up with the Hague Convention. So that's something to be careful and think about. But it's really interesting to see that even there where you've got a very traditional, very religious tradition dictating custody laws, they're progressing and becoming more like what we're accustomed to here in our country. Until next time.